Okay, hello everyone. Hi guys, how are you all? Hello everyone. Good evening. Good evening, everyone. So, am I audible, everyone? Am I visible to each and every one of you? Yes or no, guys? Hello everyone. Just kindly please comment once about the audio and video of the class. Is everything is good? Working fine? Yes or no, guys? Okay, done. So, today we have to start the previous year paper, everyone, right? So, previous year paper discussion, we know that we have started a very good previous memory based previous year paper section in Oliveboard app, right? So, in Oliveboard app, when you open the Oliveboard app and when you open your account, in that account, you will find the test section. Now, in that test section, if you click on the memory based PYPs, okay, previous year paper discussion, memory based previous year paper discussion, so that if you click on that button, right, you will find this particular text, right? So in this particular text, what you will see all the questions, okay? Here are the number of questions given. We have these 100 questions, right? Right, wrong, and unattempted, right? So we have to attempt the question, okay? You have to analyze your test here. You have to analyze what is the time taken, what is your accuracy, what is your total score. Everything will be written here, everyone, okay? So now I think let's start discussing this particular previous year paper discussion. So the very first question is, which of the following is also known as soft loan arm of the World Bank? Everyone, please answer this question. The very first question I have started. So you have to answer which of the following is called as the soft loan arm of the World Bank. Everyone, please answer this question, guys. Everyone, soft loan window of World Bank. So I have told you when I'm talking about the World Bank is a group of five international organizations, right? So in World Bank, we have IDA, International Development Association, we have IFC, International Finance Corporation, we have MIGA, Multilateral Investment Guarantee Agency, we have ICSID, International Center for Settlement of Investment Dispute, and we have IBRD, International Bank for Reconstruction and Development, right? Now, in this five international organization, which is actually considered as the soft loan arm of the World Bank, so IDA, International Development Association, is considered as the soft loan window of World Bank. And why? Because IDA give interest-free credit, okay, to eliminate the poverty of the nation from the World Bank side. And that's why IDA, International Development Association, is called as the soft loan window of the World Bank. So B is the correct answer. Okay, everyone, guys? Okay, so can we do the next paper? Okay, so what is the question? So this is the question, International Development Association. Now next, see, the economy of country X. Now there is a numerical question. Okay, the economy of country X recorded a GDP of 15,000 crore for the financial year 2024 and 2025. The depreciation on fixed capital year was 1,000 crore. Country X also earned 500 crore from abroad as net factor income from abroad. As economic student is attempting to calculate various national income aggregate on this data, the structure of the economy based on the information, identify the correct set of values. So we have to calculate NDP, we have to calculate GNP, and we have to calculate NFP. Everyone, please answer this question. Everyone, very simple, very easy question. So there is a gross domestic product which is given, as well as depreciation which is also given. So I have told you gross domestic product, minus depreciation is equals to net domestic product, right? So I have explained the national income formula to all of you. So gross domestic product is given as 15,000 and depreciation is given as 1,000. So 15,000 minus 1,000, it is 14,000 crore. That is net domestic product. So net domestic product is 14,000 first of all. So A or B, they can be the answer because we have calculated the NDP, which is 14,000 crore. Then there is net factor income from abroad. Now, from net factor income from abroad, we have to calculate the gross national product. Gross national product is equals to gross domestic product plus NFIA, net foreign income from abroad, right? So GDP is 15,000 plus net foreign income from abroad is 500. So we have net domestic gross domestic product as 15,500. So yes, B can be the answer. So B is actually the correct answer, right? So B is actually the correct answer. Here it is a solution. Very simple. GDP is given, depreciation is given. NDP is equals to GDP minus depreciation. So 15,000 minus 1,000, that is 14,000 crore. Okay. Now we have to calculate the gross national product. The formula is GDP plus NFIA, gross domestic product plus net factor income from abroad. So we got what? We got 15,500. And if we want to calculate the net national product, very simple. So GNP minus depreciation is equals to what? Net national product. So 15,500 minus 1,000 is equals to 14,500. Clear, everyone? Done? Okay. So next, can we go to the next? Okay. So next, everyone. Which of the following statement represent India's commitment under Sustainable Development Goal 13, climate action, as announced in United Nations Conference of Parties 2026 summit in Glasgow in 2021? Okay, so you have to tell me which of the following statement is correct. So India has committed the 5 Panchamrit. If you all of you have remember, I have told you in the class the 5 commitments of India. The Panchamrit commitment of India towards the climate action. So we have discussed. So achieving the net zero emission by 2070, correct. Achieving 500 gigawatt not fossil energy capacity 2030, correct. Fulfilling 50% of the energy requirement by 2030, correct. Reducing the total carbon emission from 2021 to 2030, reducing the carbon intensity, no. So if we talk about the correct answer, so the correct answer is A. First, second, third, fourth, and fifth, all are the correct answers. So these are the India's 5 commitment, 5 Panchamrit commitment towards the Sustainable Development Goal 13. And the Sustainable Development Goal 13 is climate action. Very important, right? So this is the correct answer, everyone. Okay. Any doubt? No doubt. Everything is clear. Done. Can we move to the next question, guys? Yes or no? Okay. So next question. See, if we talk about the next question, which of the following is statement about American and European option is correct? So we have to tell the American and European options. Okay. An American option can be exercised by the buyer on or before the expiration date. A European option can be exercised by the buyer at any time between the purchase date and the expiration date. A European option can be exercised by the buyer only on the expiration day itself, and an American option can be exercised by the buyer only on the expiration date. Right? So we have to tell which of the following is the correct answer. So you have to just select the correct statement regarding the American option and European option. So all of you can answer this question, guys. Everyone, just take your time and answer this question. Everyone. So the correct answer is what? Everyone who is watching this video, kindly just please like and share the video to the maximum you can. And if you haven't subscribed this channel yet, Please subscribe this channel and press the bell notification icon. Everyone. Very simple question A, B, C, D. We have to select the correct answer here. American and European option. Everyone. So we have to select the American and European option. Which of the following option is correct regarding the American and European option? So if we just simply view the solution, right? So first and third is the correct answer. Okay. So American option can be exercised by the buyer on or before the expiration date. I have already explained you. So there is an American option. If you are a buyer of American option, you can just exercise your right anytime before or on the expiration date. Whereas if you have purchased the European option, then you have to exercise your right. Means you have to take the decision whether to buy or sell exactly on the expiration day itself. Okay. So European option will be always on the expiration day, whereas the American option can be exercised before or on the expiration day, right? So more flexible is the American option. American option is more flexible than the European option. Clear? So B is the correct answer. First and third is the correct answer. Clear? Everyone? Done? Okay. Done, everyone? Oh, so next. Now, see the question. Which of the following statement regarding the small finance bank is or are correct as per latest RBI's amendment? So we have to check which of the following statement is correct regarding the RBI's latest amendment in the small finance bank. Small finance bank are now required to extend only 60% of their adjusted net bank credit or credit equivalent of balance sheet exposure, whichever is higher, to the priority sector lending. Okay. So it is said that now small finance bank has only extended 60%, which was reduced for 75%. So earlier they have to lend 75% of their total deposit in this priority sector lending. Now they have to lend only 60%. Second option is given. At least 50% of the small finance bank credit portfolios should consist of loan and advances up to rupees 25 lakh. Small finance bank have no restriction in the area of operation, can function across the country. Maximum loan size and the investment limit exposure to the single obligor is restricted to 10%. The minimum paid up capital for setting up a small finance bank is currently 200 crore except the urban cooperative bank. So these are the five statements. We have to select the correct statement regarding the small finance bank, and these are the options. So this is a 2 mark option. Everyone, please answer this question, guys. Just read out the question and then answer. The five statements. Everyone, read out and then answer. Everyone, guys. So the correct answer is what? I am waiting for the response, each and every one. Small finance bank are required to extend only 60%, which is reduced from 75% of their adjusted net bank credit or credit equivalent of balance sheet exposure, whichever is higher, in the priority sector lending. So let's talk about the answer. So the correct answer is all the five statements are correct. All the five statements are correct. So RBI, first of all, has reduced as per the latest financial year 2025-2026. RBI has reduced the priority sector lending requirement from 75% to 60%. So this is the recent year change, means in 2024 and 2025. So as per my syllabus, 75% was the target which has been given to the priority small finance bank to lend in the priority sector, but now it has been reduced. So what? It has been reduced to 60%, right? Second is at least 50% of the small finance bank must have loan and advances up to 25 lakhs. So all the five statements are correct. So yes, so which is the correct answer? D is the correct answer, everyone. Done. Now next question. See, now we have to again check the correct statement regarding the banking phase, which is before 1947. Okay, so before 1947, prior to 1947, the pre-independence phase, right? We have a lot of what? Lot of developments, establishments of the bank. So regarding that, we have to check which of the following statement is correct. Okay, first, the formal structure of the Indian financial system began with the Bank of Hindustan, established in 1770 in Calcutta. Bank of Bengal, Bombay, and Madras merged in 1921 to form Imperial Bank of India, which were nationalized later and renamed as Reserve Bank of India in 1955. Carefully. Hilton Young Commission 1926 recommended the establishment of RBI, which eventually come into existence in 1935 as a central bank. The Foreign Exchange Regulation Act, FERA, was implemented in 1939 as a part of the wartime emergency measures under the Defense of India rules. Which of the following statement is or are correct? Everyone, please answer this question. Which of the following statement is or are correct? Very simple, very easy. You can all answer this question. Before 1947, what was actually happened in the Indian financial system? So I have already told you we have the three banks, right? So we have Bank of Bengal, we have Bank of Bombay, we have Bank of Madras. So these banks were actually merged in 1921 to form Imperial Bank of India. Till here it is correct. Okay. These banks merged in 1921 to form the Imperial Bank of India. Now, Imperial Bank of India was nationalized and formed Reserve Bank of India first. Imperial Bank of India was nationalized to form the State Bank of India in 1955. So, second statement is completely wrong. So, if any has the second statement, that is wrong. B cannot be the answer. Okay. Hilton Young Commission recommended the central bank correct. Third is the correct statement. First is the correct statement. So if we talk about the correct answer, only first and third is the correct answer. If we talk about the solution, yes. Bank of Hindustan was the first bank to be established in India. Bank of Hindustan, the name is Bank of Hindustan, but it was the European bank, okay, which was set up by Alexander and Maser Company, right? So it was the first European bank which was actually set up by the Alexander and Maser Company in India, which actually becomes functional in 1832. Now, when we are talking about the three presidency bank, Bank of Bengal, Bank of Madras, and Bank of Bombay, they merged to form Imperial Bank of India. But when Imperial Bank of India was nationalized, this nationalization first of all took place in 1955, that is after 1947. And second thing, after nationalization, this bank was actually called as what? State Bank of India. I already told you the committee also, Gorwala committee recommendation, if you all remember, by Gorwala committee's recommendation. Royal Hilton Young Commission recommended the establishment of Reserve Bank of India in 1926. RBI was established as a central bank in 1935, right? With a paid up capital of rupees 5 crore, and the act was passed in 1934. And nationalization of RBI was done in 1949. Okay, remember the nationalization of RBI was done in 1949. Then, Defense of India Rules 1939 were the initial wartime regulation. FERA was actually enacted later in 1947, not 1939. So, FERA comes later, Foreign Exchange Regulation Act. Now, which act is active? It is Foreign Exchange Management Act, which is more liberal kind of act. Clear? So, for this, only first and third is the correct answer. Clear? Now, next question. See, a 50 paisa coin is a legal tender up to a total sum of rupees 1, 10, 100 or 1000. Everyone. 50 paise coin is a legal tender up to a total sum of what? Everyone. Please answer. Everyone, please answer. A 50 paisa coin is a legal tender up to a sum of what? Everyone who is watching this video, kindly please like and share the video, guys. Please like and share the video to the maximum you can. And if you haven't subscribed this channel yet, guys, it's a request that please subscribe this channel and press the bell notification icon. See, it is what? It is the only solution for you, or if you are comfortable in English medium, right? If you are comfortable in English medium language, then this is the only and best option for all of you, right? Okay, this channel is the best option for all of you. So the correct answer is a 50 paisa coin is a legal tender up to a total sum of rupees 10. So the correct answer is B. So here the solution is written. According to the Reserve Bank of India, a 50 paisa means half rupee coin can be a legal tender for any sum not exceeding 10 rupee, right? So the correct answer is B. Next. Which of the following are the four pillars of Make in India initiative? The four pillars of Make in India initiative, I have already told you. Make in India was the concept which has been started by Government of India to boost the production in India. So Make in India concept, everyone, please answer this question. The Make in India concept. New policies, smart infrastructure, digital India, startup India. New processes, new infrastructure, new sector, new mindset. Industrial corridor, smart cities, skill development, FDIs. Ease of doing business, Skill India, Startup India, GST implementation. Very easy. The four pillars of Make in India concept. Everyone. So when we are talking about the four pillars of Make in India concept, it is yes, new processes, new infrastructure, new sector, and new mindset. Right? So the correct answer is what? Correct answer is B. It is the solution which is written. Make in India. It was established in 2014. Right? Now next. Okay, next. Which of the following statement correctly reflect the eligibility condition for opening the retail direct gilt account under the RBI retail direct scheme? Okay, so only resident individual with a saving bank account and PAN can open the retail direct gilt account. A valid email ID and a registered mobile number are mandatory. Non-resident retail investors are not permitted to invest under this scheme. A retail direct gilt account can be opened jointly with another retail investor. So we have to answer this question. RBI's direct retail scheme. Everyone, please answer this question, guys. RBI direct retail scheme. Please answer this question. Done. Everyone, please answer this question. Okay. So, which of the following statement correctly reflects? Okay, so if we talk about the correct answer for opening what? For opening the retail direct gilt account. If we talk about this, only second and fourth is the correct statement. A valid email ID and a registered mobile number are mandatory to open the retail direct gilt account. And fourth is a retail direct gilt account can be opened jointly with another retail investor who meets eligibility criteria. So fourth is the correct answer, everyone. Next, 10th question. Now see. 10th question is Tech Grow Private Limited establish a new startup receiving funding from Nova Venture. Nova Venture has taken an equity stake in TechGrow. While they do not interfere in daily operation, they regularly guide the founders with strategic advice and help build industry connection. The core management decision and the daily functioning remain with the tech growth founder. Based on this case, which of the following best describe the role of venture capitalist? Very easy question. Nova Venture actively participate in day-to-day management and control the enterprises. Nova Venture can act as an owner and assume full operation responsibility. Nova Venture provides a strategic guidance but does not participate in the day-to-day operation. And Nova Venture functions as a debt financer with fixed interest obligation. Very simple. So, venture capital funding. Venture capital fund means when there is a investor who just invest in the startup. When there is a particular investor who invest in the startup, they take their equities in return, right? That is called as venture capital funding. And when we are talking about the venture capital funding, they provide strategic guidance, right? But they does not participate in their day-to-day operation. Clear? So the correct answer is C. Okay, so the correct answer is C. Now, next question. Which of the following statement regarding non-scheduled bank is not correct? Now you have to select the statement which is not correct, everyone. Which of the following statement is not correct? Sorry. Regarding the non-scheduled bank. First, non-scheduled banks are not listed in the second schedule of RBI Act 1934. Non-scheduled bank can routinely borrow funds from Reserve Bank of India for day-to-day operations. Capital requirement for non-scheduled bank is governed by Banking Regulation Act 1949. Customer of non-scheduled bank enjoy direct check clearing facilities through RBI's clearing house network. District Central Cooperative Bank are not granted scheduled bank status by RBI as a matter of policy. As of now, there are more urban cooperative banks classified as non-scheduled than the local area banks. So the correct answer is you have to select now the incorrect statement. Here we have to select the incorrect statement, guys, not the correct statement. We have to select the incorrect statement. Everyone, please answer this question. And everyone who is watching this video, kindly please like and share the video to the maximum you can. Everyone, at least like and share the video to the maximum you can. Everyone, whoever is watching this session. So the correct answer is what? Consider the following statement regarding non-scheduled bank in India and identify which of them are not correct. First of all, non-scheduled bank are not listed in the second schedule of RBI Act 1934. This is the perfectly correct statement. When we are talking about the solution, the solution is only second and fourth statement are wrong. First of all, non-scheduled bank are not listed in the second schedule of RBI Act 1934. It is a correct statement. Non-scheduled bank can routinely borrow from RBI? No. Non-scheduled bank are restricted to borrow for their routine activities from RBI. Okay. Third, so this is incorrect statement. We have to select the incorrect statement. Capital requirement true. Customer of non-scheduled bank false. So they are, because the non-scheduled bank are not the part of the payment and clearing system. So obviously fourth is also incorrect. So second and fourth statements are wrong. Rest all the statements are correct. Everyone. Only second and fourth statement are wrong. Done. Clear, guys? Now, next question. Which of the following, consider the following scenarios relating to the options trade. Okay. Are investors buy buy a European call option on invoices at a strike price of 1500 and pay a premium of 100. On expiry, the market price of invoices is 1800. The same investor buys a European option, put Reliance at a strike price of 2300, pays a premium of 125. On expiry, the market price of Reliance is 1800. Which of the following statement about profit and loss is correct? We have four options. We have to select the profit and loss statement in this particular criteria, everyone. European and call option. European call option and European put option. So if we talk about the solution in this, so in scenario one, the investor make a profit of 200 and two, the investor make a profit of 375. Here, you can just easily say, if we talk about the solution, say scenario 1, exercise price is 1500, premium paid is 1000, market price at expiry is 1800. When we have to calculate the profit, so the investors buy the share at 1500 and sell it at 1800. So the profit is what? Market price minus strike price. 1800 minus 1500 minus 100, that is 200. Right? Now, same in the put option. So the investor just strike price, market price, and 2300 minus 1800 minus 125, 375. So in both the cases, the profit is 375. In both the cases, there are profit. In the option 1, the profit is 200, and in the option 2, the profit is 375. Very easy. When they are purchasing it at 2300, right, and selling, when they are selling it and purchasing it. So when we are talking about the second scenario, exercise price is 2300 and market price is 1800, right? So it buys at 1800 and sell it at 2300. So the correct answer is what? Correct answer is 375. Done. Now next. Okay, now next. Which of the following statements are correct regarding the mutual funds and their regulatory institution in India? Mutual fund concept. Unit Trust of India was the first mutual fund established in India. The Association of Mutual Fund in India acts as a self-regulatory organization for mutual fund industry participants. SEBI is the primary regulator for mutual fund in India and issues operational guidelines. AMFI, Association of Mutual Fund of India, is a statutory body established under the SEBI Act. Very simple. So there are two regulators in the mutual fund market. We already know. The first is the self-regulatory organization, which is called as Association of Mutual Fund of India, and the second is called as the SEBI. SEBI regulate the mutual fund market, which is the Securities and Exchange Board of India. Now we have to select the correct statement here, everyone. Which of the following statement is correct here regarding the mutual fund and their regulatory institution in India? Everyone, please answer this question. Everyone, guys, please answer this question. So the correct answer is, first of all, Unit Trust of India was the first mutual fund to be established in India. Correct. Second, Association of Mutual Fund of India is a self-regulatory organization. Correct. SEBI is the primary regulator. Correct. AMFI is a statutory body. No, it is not a statutory body, right? So first, second, and third is the correct statement. Clear, everyone? Yes or no? Done? Done, guys? Okay, next. Which of the following statement is or are correct regarding the credit rating and the credit score? Credit rating and the credit score. First, the typical credit score range from individual is for between 300 to 900. Here is the credit rating agency. ICICI and Unit Trust of India played a key role in the formation of CRISIL. Long-term credit ratings such as CRISIL, AAA, AA, triple B, double B, B, C, and D are used to assess the safety and risk of the debt instrument. Lastly, short-term credit ratings such as CRISIL A1 are also assigned to the instrument expected to mature within that year. So we have to answer it correctly. Everyone. We have to answer it correctly, guys. So the correct answer is what? Please answer this question, everyone. So when we are talking about this particular question, credit ratings, the typical credit rate for an individual range between 300 to 900. Correct answer. Second, here is a credit rating agency. Correct. ICICI and UTI played an important role for the formation of CRISIL, which is the first credit rating agency in India. Correct. Fourth is also correct. Fifth is also correct. So yes, D is the correct answer. All the statements are correct. And this is the solution which is written here. Okay. Done? Clear, everyone? Now, next. Consider the following regarding the sponsorship and capital structure of regional rural banks. Okay, and we have to choose the correct statement here. Regional rural bank is required to be sponsored by the commercial bank with a sponsor bank, providing support such as subscribing to the share capital, offering managerial and financial assistance. Okay, the authorized share capital of RRB is 2000 crore. The issued share capital of RRB is divided into 50% held by central government, 15% by the state government, and 35% by the sponsor bank. The RRB Act allows raising capital from the source other than central, state, and sponsor bank, provided that the combined shareholding of the central government and the sponsor bank is not less than 51%. Very easy question. You have to answer it correctly. We have to choose the correct option here. Everyone, just choose the correct option here. Everyone. So the correct answer is what? Everyone, please answer this question. Hmm. Okay. First, a regional rural bank is to be sponsored by a commercial bank. True. Authorized share capital. True. The capital formation is 50% by the central government, 35% by the sponsor bank, and 15% by the state government. And fourth is also true. So, yes, all the four statements are correct. Everyone, yes. First, second, third, and fourth. All the statements are correct. Clear. Next question. Which of the following regarding the open-ended and close-ended fund is correct? Okay, mutual funds concept, open-ended and close-ended fund. Open-ended is available for subscription and repurchase on a continuous basis and does not have a fixed maturity period. Unit of the open-end fund are bought and sold at NAB. Close-ended have a stipulated maturity period and open for subscription within a specified period of time. True. Investor in the closed fund can buy or sell only during this phase. SEBI regulation requires the close-ended fund provided at least one exit route to the investor, such as periodic repurchase or listing in the stock exchange. Very simple question. We have to choose the correct statement here. We have to choose the correct statement here. We have to choose the correct statement here, everyone. Please answer. Choose the correct statement here. Everyone, please answer this question. Which of the following statement regarding the open-ended and close-ended fund is correct? First, second, third, and fourth. These are the correct statement. Yes, if we talk about the first, second, third, and fifth, these are the correct statement, right? So fourth statement is incorrect. After an offer period, investor in the close-ended can buy or sell units on the stock exchange where the units are listed or the periodic repurchases available. Okay, so yes, fourth statement is incorrect. First, second, third, and fifth statements are correct. So D is the correct answer. Next, which of the following statement regarding the certificate of deposit is correct? Certificate of deposit, negotiable money market is instrument issued in the demat form by scheduled commercial bank. Certificate of deposit can be issued to the individual, corporation, companies, trust, funds, and association. Certificate of deposit are issued at a discounted price and redeemed at par value. The time period can be 7 days to 1 year. The minimum amount 5 lakh and in multiples of 5 lakh. Banks are allowed to grant loans against CDs unless specifically prohibited by Reserve Bank of India. Buyback of certificate of deposit at prevailing market price can be made only 7 days after the date of the issue of certificate of deposit. So the correct answer is what? Everyone, please answer. The correct answer is what? Certificate of deposit. Everyone, So which of the following is the correct statement regarding the certificate of deposit? So when we are talking about the correct statement, first, third, fourth and sixth are the correct statement. So first statement, certificate of deposit are negotiable instrument issued by the commercial bank. Second, certificate deposit can't be issued to minor. So here it is written, it can be issued to any individual, including minors. Minors are not allowed. So that's why second is wrong. Third, these are the correct. Fourth, the minimum value can be 5 lakh and in multiple of 5 lakh. True. Fifth, the bank are allowed to grant loans. That is false. Bank are not allowed to grant loans against the certificate of deposit. And fifth, buybacks of certificate of deposits are allowed. Yes. So if we talk about the correct answer, first, third, fourth, and sixth are the correct statement, everyone. Done? Clear? Yes or no? Done? Okay. So now next question. At the beginning of which phase of business cycle are prices generally at their lowest point? Boom, expansion, recession, or peak? Beginning of which phase? The prices are generally at their lowest point. Everyone, please answer this question. Beginning of which phase the prices are generally at their lowest point? Everyone, please answer this question, guys. So the correct answer is what? At the beginning of which phase the prices are generally at their lowest point. Okay, so prices hit their lowest point during the trough, which is the end of the depression or recession, and the period of expansion then follows, right? So the correct answer is B. B is the correct answer, everyone. Done? Clear? So, yes. So, we have attempted some of the questions today. The previous year paper, part second, I will be discussing tomorrow at 8 a.m. Everyone, right? Tomorrow at 8 a.m. I hope that you have all understands the previous year papers, right? How you can attempt with this previous year paper if I'm just going to guide you how you can just attempt. You just have to log into the Oliveboard. Once you have logged into the Oliveboard, then see there is a test section here. Once you click on the test section, we have different test sections, right? So we have to give the test of JIB and CIB. Now come in the bottom, right? So here we have the tests, right? So we have the JIT mocks, topic test, module wise test, numerical test, case study text, sectional text. Then we have the notes, we have the IE, IFS, PPB, AFM, and RPWM. Every individual also. Then we have the memory based PYP mocks, right? When we click on that, see here, we have different paper memory based. Okay. So what I have attempted is this JIB IFS fourth my paper, right? Then we have every paper here. Okay. For the October also we have listed the paper, previous year papers, right? So this is for 4th May 2025, what we have attempted today. So some of the question we have discussed today. Now some of the question I will be discussing tomorrow at 8 a.m. So everyone, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that you have all enjoyed this video. Thank you so much. Have a very nice day, everyone. Take care. Bye bye, guys. Bye, everyone. Take care. Bye, everyone.